What up guys, my name is Kong and today I'm going to be talking about the Forgotten Battles. The Forgotten Battles take place during World War II. And it's essentially we follow, I guess, eventually we follow this squad of that, had break away from, I guess, formation because they were shot down. So that's what we follow. Not just that, but we follow a family, and we follow a little bit of a Dutch German, a Nazi who's Dutch. We follow a little bit of him, and then we follow the family, the military squad, and then the Dutchman. So we followed them. So I'm just gonna leave that here. What I do like about this movie that this movie is it doesn't quite shy away from the tragedy of war, the brutality of war. It does try to attempt to show you here. What else did I like? I like the Nazi oppression. It does to show here. They show the tortures. I mean, that's really hard to watch. They show a little bit of that. They show how brutal war can be, how violent it can be, how people could treat other people really badly in during time of war. So you get to see a little bit here, a little bit of glimpse here. And this movie do have a little bit of what I say it had small great moment or small memorable moment in this movies. So that's all I'm gonna say for all the good things. Let's talk about what I think I don't like about. I don't like the fact that we follow three different stories. It's at times it's kind of confusing to follow what's going on or how did you do see that two of the characters their path to cross, but actually all three of them their life they cross. When you think about it at the end of the movie, but it's hard to follow the three character of the group. It's because it's I don't know if the way it's written, you don't have any idea that you're following the character, or you're just placed in there to watch. So it makes me feel like I'm an outsider. I'm not actually along with the journey, along with the characters, along with this tragedy, along with this crazy experience. So I feel like I'm outside of the story. A lot of it just doesn't have quite the conversation isn't very enlightening or interesting. The conversation isn't interesting. It doesn't make you feel nervous or on your seat when the doctor talked to I guess you can say a German commander or an officer. It just didn't have that sort of it does have a little bit of that, but it doesn't quite show it here. So it wasn't really good. It make the movie long. It make the movie boring. It's hard to watch when the movie doesn't have any great, I would say, conversation between the character. The cinematography isn't that great here. It's very static. It's almost forgettable because I don't remember a lot of things in this movie. I just don't, because it's just not a lot of good thing to remember it, because it feels like it's a wash of memories. But what I mean by wash of memory is that all the stuff happens so fast that you don't remember all the good things or all the tragedy, all the bad things. You don't remember any of it. This is what this movie feels like. It feels like it's just go over my head. Not that I don't understand what's going on. It's just that the story just wasn't memorable enough, wasn't iconic enough, wasn't emotional enough, wasn't great for me to remember the characters, the event that happened, all these sort of things, the character meeting each other. It just didn't feel. I just didn't have that connection with the characters, the stories. It feels like a mess. Maybe that is supposed to be like that because war is a mess. it's a crazy mess, it's a bloody mess, but I just don't have any sense of following the characters or understanding or cherishing this movie or the story or appreciating the story. I just don't have that for this movie. So what with the rating I give this movie, guys, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. I know it's pretty high rating or trending on Netflix, but I give it a 4 out of 10. Again, a 4 out of 10. I did not enjoy this movie for whatever reason. I just don't enjoy it. The movie feel like it's a wash. It feel like there's no significant character. There are important characters in the movies, but they don't feel like they're important. You don't get that sense of importance from that these good characters that we're supposed to be following. We know that, but it just wasn't. We just don't. At least I don't really care because it's at the end. It's just if there's no payout or there's no sense of relief, a sense of, gratitude for the character, or a sense of movement, or a sense of elevation, some sort like that. But it doesn't have it here. So that's why I give it a 4 out of 10, guys. It is called The Forgotten Battle. Anyway, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channels. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out. Please do so. Thank you so much and take it, guys. Bye-bye.